Good evening, I'm Brendan Miller. Thank you for joining us. Around 10 to midnight Saturday night, Thunder Bay OPP, along with other emergency crews, responded to a fatal crash on Highway 102 near Strawberry Creek Bridge. Collision reconstructionists with the Northwest Region Traffic Incident Management and Enforcement, along with Kaministiquia Fire and Superior North EMS, had the highway closed down for hours as an investigation was launched. The collision involved a tractor-trailer and a pickup truck. The driver of the pickup truck was pronounced dead at the scene, and the passenger was taken to Thunder Bay Regional Health Sciences Center. There's been no update on the passenger's condition or the identity of either person in the pickup. Police have not announced any charges as the investigation continues. Coetnung MPP Sol Mamakwa spoke at Queen's Park this past week concerning a number of issues directly affecting First Nations communities. The NDP member for Coetnung addressed the lack of health services in places like Fort Servin and Sioux Lookout, and he questioned the health minister, Sylvia Jones, about how the province's new legislation will help attract much-needed doctors to the far north.
Physician services are very hard to recruit and to retain them as well. How will Fort Severn, the most northerly community in Ontario, how will this bill help the people of Fort Severn so they get proper access in where it's more convenient, where they get access to more convenient care?
Of course, this piece of proposed legislation, if passed, is one of the many pieces that we are working on. The member opposite rightly highlights the need to encourage and actually provide opportunities for both young people who want to train and practice in the province of Ontario, and that, of course, includes additional seats, almost 50% of which in NOSM are actually for family physicians who are training in the north, and we know and we have the data that shows if you train in Northern Ontario, you are far more likely to stay and continue to practice because it's a beautiful place to be.
Nipigon residents got the chance to question leadership over a number of issues this week. City Council held a town hall-style special meeting of council on Tuesday. Justin Hardy has more.
Leadership took the opportunity of the meeting to explain item by item a planned 4 to 4.5% tax levy increase. Administration also went over planned capital purchases for this year, as well as where the town currently stands on its asset management plan. CAO Lars Moffat says Nipigon is currently working with another agency to finalize the plan.
And this is where the municipality has to identify how it's going to afford levels of service that it currently has going forward. So if we can't afford them, we have to show what is going to be cut. So right now we're going through that plan.
Roughly 20 residents of the town made it out to the meeting and had questions on a number of topics. One of the hot-button issues were planned changes to sewage services. Those will no longer be paid for through city taxes, but instead through municipal water bills starting next year.
So for all users, the intent is to transfer over this service, the sewer services from the tax bill effective January 1st, 2026, similar to what occurs in other communities. So this is a standard process of what's been followed in other communities to put the water and sewer on one specific bill. So as of right now, we don't know what that's going to look like. We've played with a few figures, but that percentage rate is between 30 and 45% of water costs is what it's going to look like.
In addition to the forum, leadership also held informal meet and greets before and after the meeting to allow citizens one-on-one chats with council and administration. Mayor Suzanne Kuko says those informal chats are very important for getting citizen input.
Because, they might be too embarrassed to say, I didn't quite understand the answer that you gave to that question, so can you expand on that? They might have additional questions. And it's really good to meet face to face. I know most people in town, but some people that came tonight I didn't know. So it's really important to get that face to face and to understand what all the different challenges are that people face and the questions that they have. And hopefully we helped clear a few things up tonight.
Justin Hardy, TBT News.
The Indigenous Friendship Center and Shoppers Drug Mart brought women, girls, and Two-Spirit people together this past week to celebrate Indigenous sovereignty and female empowerment. The third annual Love Yourself event highlighted the importance of self-love and how to support others on that journey. The event at the Slovak Legion saw around 300 attendees who were able to build connections, take part in makeup demonstrations, and have the opportunity to win strawberry-themed prizes. There were also guest speakers who spoke about their own personal journeys. Lori Reed from Shoppers Drug Mart and Kathy Spence from the Indigenous Friendship Center started the event 2 years ago. They say it warms their hearts to see how it's grown since then.
Makes me feel good that we actually did something. Everybody, that comes here is loved, and they're beautiful, and their life matters. It's very important.
I seen a group of Anishinaabe women, and they're all so beautiful in their ribbon dresses here, and it makes me so proud of how successful it's been, and that everybody wants to be a part of it, loving yourself.
To see the outpouring of excitement and love and just the impact that it had within the community of so many people wanting to come out and support an event like this, it really makes all of the hard work and all of the frustration and all of those days we were trying to put it all together to make the event happen, especially special to every single person here with us today.
The Road Angels' third annual ride once again delivered flowers to the Chartwell retirement residents' mothers, on Mother's Day. The Road Angels not only delivered flowers to the mothers of Chartwell, but also provided them with a thrill of the bikes. One of the residents even revved their engine. The heartwarming exchange was filled with lots of smiles and hugs. Road Angels founder Mandy Craig says Switzer's Floral Designs generously donated flowers for the ride.
It's by donation, so I actually pick up the flowers and the ladies contribute whatever they can for donation, and I in turn turn that back to the owner of the floral design as a thank you for her contribution of flowers. And then from there we'll meet and mingle and socialize with the residents who just love us. They're waiting outside in the patio, excited for us to show up. They like to hop on the motorcycles and just have a blast. And then from there we'll probably take a ride. It's a beautiful day today, so we're probably going to get on the bikes and go for a short ride. Could take us out 130, nice country scenic look. So looking forward to that.
The ride not only celebrates Mother's Day, but also raises awareness for female motorcycle riders. Magnus Theatre hosted its Sip, Savor, and Support event this week. The elegant evening celebrated the launch of the newly created Studio Theatre. Many were in attendance to acknowledge the significant donations made to the Next Stage capital campaign and enjoy performances from several local artists. Ryan Graham reports.
Between government grants and generous donations from local community members, Magnus Theatre has been able to raise $5 million so far for its Next Stage expansion, with the hope of raising $1 million more. The funds helped create Magnus's brand new Studio Theatre, as well as other essential improvements that will elevate their facility for performers, staff, and audiences alike.
We've been working hard since 2017 to create our brand new Studio Theatre here on site, which is a 125-seat black box theatre, and we're really excited to launch it this evening and to open it. And we're also here tonight to celebrate all of the people who helped us get to this point. So there's so many great local businesses and individuals who helped us support Magnus Theatre getting to this point. We do have the curtain call campaign launching this evening, in which you can buy a seat in our brand new Studio Theatre, one on our main stage, or you can make donations online. If you have any questions, feel free to look on our website or call the box office.
Many local artists were also on hand performing for the donors, sponsors, and fundraisers attendees, who have all stepped forward to help launch this transformative campaign. Tom Curry, artistic director at Magnus Theatre, is excited about what this will all mean for Thunder Bay.
We're almost ready to open the Studio Theatre. We're going to be doing a bunch of productions in this room next year, and it's a very original addition to the Thunder Bay art scene, and to me that is what this entire project has been about. Let's give Thunder Bay something it's never had before. A studio theater of this sort, 125 seats, very intimate, not a giant stage, not a medium stage, something very small where we can see, really connect with the artists on stage or the artists playing the instruments. We just want that audience to artist connection, and that's what this room is going to be all about.
The 2025-2026 main stage season at Magnus will be officially announced in the months ahead. Ryan Graham, TBT News.